My chickens live a pretty good life, and the best part is, I don't have to do anything. The chickens don't rely on me to come here every day and feed them. You know, if I'm late for any reason or I forget, they don't go hungry because feed rains down for them 4 times a day, all thanks to this. This is a deer feeder I've repurposed for chickens, and what it is this drum at the top where you store feed inside, and there's a mechanism down here with the motor, and this every so often it spins and feed comes out, and as you can see the chickens eat. So I just did that manually, but that goes off 4 times a day. You can adjust when you want it to go off and for how long that should spin. The more that this spins, the more feed will come out. And eating on the ground is actually the most natural way for the chickens to eat, instead of eating from a bowl or a feeder. This is what they do in nature. They scratch up the ground and peck from the ground. So maybe once every 2 or 3 months I have to fill it up, and that compared to coming out every day giving them food is way easier. Chickens also don't have to rely on me to come out here in the morning and open up the door for them and then close it behind them at night. This automatic door from Omelette, that's the name of the company, Omelette, it opens and closes every day automatically based on the sunlight. So you can have it open and close at a certain time, like you could say open at 7 a.m., close at 5 p.m. But the problem is sunrise and sunset times, they change throughout the year. So you're gonna have to keep adjusting that. Whereas if you use the light sensor, this is the light sensor, that detects the light, and if you set the proper light settings, it'll open up consistently at sunrise and close right after sunset. Now you can open this up and you can control, all the settings, and it also comes with an app, a mobile app. You have to connect this to Wi-Fi, and then you can monitor the status of your door, like what the battery is at, when it opened today, when it will close, all that stuff. You can even manually close it from the app, wherever you are in the world, as long as it's connected to Wi-Fi. And in the evening, the good thing is these chickens, all chickens instinctively go into the coop at night. We don't have to do anything. Since the door will automatically close, you just have to make sure the door doesn't close too early, otherwise you'll obviously block a chicken out. But after sunset, they always consistently go in the coop. Now next, they don't have to rely on me to clean their poop and make sure the coop is, clean and hygienic for them. Instead, what happens is this coop has a 1-inch mesh floor, which is thick enough or wide enough for the poop to fall through at night when they poop. And they're only in here at night, so I don't need to clean any poop. And even now, there's no smell because it's really well ventilated. And all you have to do is just move this coop, which is very easy to do. It's like a rickshaw. It's called a chickshaw. We found the plans online. You can put 30 to 40 chickens in here and easily lift and move them around. So, once a good amount of poop accumulates on the ground there, you just move it, and you can do that after they've come out in the morning, so it's even lighter. Not only are they getting chicken feed, but any food scraps that we have, we give to them. And they usually like that even more than the chicken feed. So here I have some meat scraps. So every day they're getting something different, depending on what we have. Now, what do I get in return? Let's talk about that. Now here, these are milk crates that you can pull out from the outside, grab your eggs and go. So you don't have to enter in the coop. So you just come, you pull this out, you get your eggs, and you slide that back in. Hasn't even been 2 minutes, and it's gone. Now if you're gonna have a small mobile coop like that, they're going to be free ranging in the day, and you might want to give them complete free rein, but in most cases you don't want them going wherever they want, so you're going to have to fence out at least a section, you know. I fenced out a decently large area for them. They have more space than most humans do. So, and I did that with this portable electric fencing because I didn't want to build a permanent fence, because I like the flexibility that this fencing gives you. It allows me to expand it if I need to, and to move the whole, if I want to move the chickens to a different area, I can roll up the fence, move the coop, do all that in like under an hour or 2 hours. With this fencing, you might wonder, well, how don't they escape, right? I mean, look at the height of this. It's not even 4 feet tall. And the reason is that although chickens 100% have the ability to fly over this fence, they don't usually do that. What they do, whenever they're trying to escape a fence, they always perch on top of something and then they fly down. They don't usually just clear it. Now, the thing with this fence is it's flimsy. So when the chicken looks at it, it sees that I can't perch on this, and it gets discouraged from jumping over. But if this whole fence was made of wood or metal, all these chickens, they would be out in a day. So it's kind of a mental game. You know, like physically they can do it, but as long as you make sure that they have enough food inside, they're not going to try to escape. And it's electrified too, which is not really for them, it's more for predators, to keep them safe from predators. You know, you can buy a gate, which is also electrified. This is all from Premier One Fencing. And that makes it so you don't have to step over this every time you want to come in or turn the fence off, the electricity off. You can use this insulated handle, open this up, and then walk in and out. One of my favorite perks of this setup is that they don't have to rely on me to bring them water, clean water every day, because they have access to a pond. This section of the pond they have access to, and they basically have an unlimited supply of clean drinking water. We aerate the pond, there's fish in it, cleaner than water that a lot of humans get actually in some areas of the world. And giving them water in containers or a water, you do have to deal with issues like, you know, first of all, they're relying on you to fill it all the time. Then when winter comes and temperatures go below freezing, it freezes up in the morning and they don't have access to drinking water in the morning, so you have to come and thaw it out, break the ice. The good thing is that, first of all, we're in East Texas, so it doesn't get super cold. It does go below freezing in the winter, but the pond, you know, has so much water that it doesn't freeze. So I don't have to deal with that. So they have good clean water, food raining down from the sky 4 times a day. They have the security of being in an electric fenced system, and also the coop at night. I mean, what more could a chicken want, right? And the best part is I just come out here to enjoy them and collect the eggs. I don't really have to come out here for any chores.